1 week into the NFL season and the standings already feel like they carry the weight of a year's work. Half the league sits unbeaten, half searching for answers, and history tells us that falling to 0-2 is often a death sentence. A few teams have overcome it before, but far more have seen their seasons unravel before they even began. Now, a handful of contenders already find themselves facing must-win territory. The Dolphins were the league's biggest disappointment in Week 1, falling flat in a lopsided loss to the Colts. Known for speed and fireworks, Miami's offense mustered only 8 meaningless points as Tua Tagovailoa turned the ball over 3 times. The pressure is immediate on Mike McDaniel and general manager Chris Grier, both already under the microscope. Hosting the Patriots this weekend, Miami can't afford another dud. In Detroit, a team with Super Bowl hopes looked unrecognizable. Without their departed coordinators, the Lions stumbled badly, scoring only 13 points while their defense generated no pressure on Jordan Love. Dan Campbell has built a winning culture, but a home matchup with the Bears now feels like a defining early test. Dropping another divisional game would be a nightmare start for a team that won 15 a year ago. The Texans have been one of the AFC's rising powers, winning consecutive division titles behind C.J. Stroud and DeMeco Ryans. Yet their season began with a thud, a 9-point output in a road loss to the Rams. Now they return home to face Tampa Bay, who opened with a win. Falling to 0-2, even in the forgiving AFC South, would make the climb back steeper than expected. Baltimore's opener was wild but ended in heartbreak. The Ravens blew a double-digit lead against Buffalo, undone by a defense that couldn't close. Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry looked electric, but if the defense falters again against the Browns, patience could wear thin quickly. What should be a bounce-back game suddenly carries major urgency. And then there's Kansas City. A narrow loss to the Chargers is no disaster, but an early season hole is unfamiliar territory for an Andy Reid team that has become the NFL standard. Facing the defending champion Eagles in a Super Bowl rematch, the Chiefs can either silence doubt quickly or find themselves answering uncomfortable questions. For each of these teams, Week 2 is more than just another game. It's a battle for stability, for confidence, and for keeping the season alive.